Hello students, welcome back to the channel once again. So today we are discussing about types of fractions. So before starting this, let us just do a small recap of what fractions were. Fraction is a part of a whole and it is made up of two parts. The upper part is called the numerator and the below part is called the denominator. Okay. One thing has to be kept in mind that the denominator should never be equal to 0 because we cannot divide anything by 0, right? Now, coming to types of fractions, क्या है हमारे पास? Proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fractions, equivalent fractions and vulgar fraction. Okay. Okay. Now, what are proper fractions? Proper fraction is when your numerator is less than denominator, right? Any fraction where there the numerator is lesser than the denominator, right? जैसे 1/2, 3/4, let's say 7/12, whatever it is, like this. In each of the every cases, you can see that the numerator is less than the denominator, right? Okay. Improper fraction. What are improper fractions? The numerator is greater than the denominator. Correct? Now, let us just reverse the previous examples. Like say 2 divided by 1, 4 divided by 3, 12 divided by 7 and so on. Whatever fraction you take and your numerator is greater than the denominator, they are all improper fractions. What are mixed fractions? Mixed fractions are a combination of a whole number and plus a proper fraction. Okay? That means you can write it as, let us take the example 4/3, which is an improper fraction. Now this improper fraction can be converted into a mixed fraction. That is 4 divided by 3 is 3 times. 3 will go only 1 times. So the quotient is 1. The remainder is here and the denominator, that is 3. Correct? So how do we write it? It is actually quotient remainder by divisor. ठीक है? Correct? Now similarly 12 divided by 7, you can only say, so the answer is going to be 1/5/7. Correct? Okay. Now equivalent fraction. What are equivalent fractions? Equivalent fractions are those type of fractions which has the smallest fraction as the same all throughout, right? If we see 10 divided by 12, let's say, correct? Now if you multiply it by 2 and multiply it by 2, that is the numerator is getting multiplied by 2 and the denominator is also getting multiplied by 2, what is the answer we get? We get 20/24. Correct? And if we divide 10/12 by 2, right, the numerator divided by 2 and the denominator divided by 2, we are getting 5/6. Even 20 divided by 24, if you divide it by 4 now, right, if you divide it by 4, you will get the fraction as 5/6. So that means 10 divided by 12, 20 divided by 24 and 5/6 are all equivalent fractions. इसका मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब यह है that the numerator, the smallest fraction whatever is formed, should be same for all the bigger fractions, right? So those are all equivalent fraction. What are vulgar fractions? Vulgar fractions are those fractions whose denominator is not in the power of 10. That means, let's say 1 by 3, 2 by 5, 7 by 9. These are all vulgar fractions. Okay, these are all vulgar fractions. But if we write 1 by 10, okay, 3 by 100. Now if you see this, what is 1 by 10? It is 10 to the power 1. You will learn this later during the time of exponents, because 10 is there only one time. Okay, 100, it can be written as 10 to the power 2. Okay, these are not vulgar fraction. These are not vulgar fractions. Correct? Okay, so there are 5 types of fractions: proper, improper, mixed, equivalent and vulgar. Okay, I hope you understood. Thank you.